Hello, hello. New day, new stream. So for today, stream on the menu. We're cooking spring rolls, miso and soba noodle soup, and blini. This is Russian type of crepes or pancakes. I think I will start with the spring rolls. For the spring rolls, we will need some veggies, spring roll pastry, and that's it. Now, actually, change of plans. The pastry is frozen, so I will start with the soup, then spring rolls, and the last one is blini because it takes more time. I'm gonna cook not usual blini, two types, like flat type without any fillings, and I will stuff the blini with some fillings. It's gonna be cheese and ham or bacon. And the second filling is cottage cheese. Let me find my recipe for the noodle soup. Garlic, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil. Sesame oil. Or ginger. Here. Next. Should be vegetable or chicken beef stock. I haven't prepared one, so I think I will use stock cubes with the beef flavor to make it faster. Soba noodles, mushrooms, and as it always happens with me, I forgot to buy soba noodles, so we will substitute it with Hokkien noodles. I think nothing bad with it. Nori sheet, I will skip with it. I don't want to use nori sheet. I'm not a really big fan of it, especially when it's warm. Miso paste, lettuce leaves, spring onion, and sesame seeds for garnish. We have to toast sesame seeds, but we will do it close to the end when the soup is ready because it's just for garnish. Tofu and miso paste. I'm using freeze-dried miso soup. I bought these things like quite some time ago, best before till November. Yeah, that's time to use it until it gets expired. Let's start with boiling some water to dissolve beef cubes in it. I pour about 1.5 liters of water and will dissolve 3 cubes of beef stock. I'm using unsalted beef stocks. By the way, is there any salt in this recipe? I don't think so. Miso paste, sesame oil. No, I cannot see any salt. I think because we're gonna use soy sauce, we are not adding additional salt into the recipe. But we can taste it, and if it's not enough salt, we will add a bit more. I'll leave it there and let them dissolve, or at least start to dissolving, and we'll stir them. Oh, I didn't take out the onion and mushrooms and lettuce. So we'll dice the ginger, garlic, and we'll fry it until it softened. And then we'll add soy sauce and combine it together. The recipe said we'll need 2 tablespoons of fresh garlic minced. Okay, I'm checking with the recipe because I have never cooked it before, and this is gonna be the first time when I'm cooking this soup. Okay, let's do my favorite part. Garlic. Easy way to peel it. It's to do simple movement like this. Smack, 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 and smack. Oh, I hit the camera. The smack sound, not really necessary, but it brings more fun. Peel the garlic, cut the top part. I'm not tired to repeat all the time. Watch your fingers. Mince the garlic. So yeah, when I'm telling watch your fingers, what I really mean. Don't cut like this. See? You can easily hit your fingers with a knife. Hide it inside and keep the whatever you cutting with your thumbnails, with your nails like this. And don't forget about thumbnail, about big finger. I often keep forgetting about my big finger because it's this position seems more natural for me. And gosh, you would even never guess how much long nails saved me. How often they saved me of cutting my finger. Okay, and mince it. Okay, the garlic is done. Let's check water. Okay, the cubes almost dissolved. There's just 2 left. I will stir it to help with the dissolving process. Okay. Now I will close the lid. It will help to speed up the boiling. Small piece of ginger. I think I will take this small piece. You can clean the ginger with your spoon when it's fresh or with a peeler. I prefer peeler. Next step is fry them on medium heat. Okay, and water is boiling. I will turn the flame down. Frying pan. Come on. While frying pan is heating up, I will proceed with the onion. In my case, it's a leek. By the way, where is spring onion in this recipe? I can't see it in ingredients, but I can see what I have to do with it. Okay, that's just for garnish. While my pan is heating up, I'll prepare tofu. I'll cut it into cubes. I can smell my pan, so. Turn it down to medium heat and fry the garlic and ginger. Okay, nice. Soy sauce. I have no idea why the recipe is saying to cook mince and garlic for 5 minutes. It doesn't need so much time. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I'll turn it off. Add the stock and cover to bring it to a boil. Whoop. Into a stock. Miso soup. If I would use miso paste, I would add miso paste almost by the end of the cooking, but because I'm using the dry version, I need a bit more time until it gets dissolved. Simmer it, and now while it's dissolved, it looks like it has some fat, some tofu in it. That was unexpected. But anyway, I will still add some tofu, just a bit more. Set aside. And mushrooms. Cut it into small pieces. In my case, it would be small cubes. And transfer, ouch, there's some accident happened, and transfer them into saucepan. Let them cook for about 5 minutes. No, actually, let's say let them cook them for 10 minutes. And then we will add noodle for another 3 minutes. And that's basically it. Yeah, wash my fingers, I said. Okay. A bit of leek for garnish. This is more than enough. And into smaller pieces like this. Let toast the sesame seeds. I need a dry pan. Okay. I'll take the dry pan. Okay. Fry a bit of sesame seeds on the low heat. It's about 1 tablespoon. Lettuce leaves, they are going to the garnish as well. Don't forget about your sesame seeds, otherwise it gets burned. Okay, I leave it here. The pan is still hot, so they will continue to toasting. Now I'm preparing salad, lettuce leaves, some kind of lettuce leaves. They will use it in garnish our miso soup. Okay, and let's check how soup is going. That smells good. Okay. It's time for tofu, for the extra tofu. I had some tofu in dried miso soup, and also adding some fresh. Ow, that's a big piece. Let's cut it too. I need some little helper to transfer it. That was a scrubber that I usually use while baking, but it's also really handful when you need to scrub something from your chopping board. Noodle time. For another 3 minutes. And soup is done. Spring rolls, it's next on the plate, and then it's Blini, like Russian crepes, Russian pancakes. Time. Carrot. For the spring rolls, also I will need cucumber, bell pepper, and lettuce and leek. Decided to go with the veggie version of spring rolls just because I won't need so much of the cucumber, so I think I'll cut this much. Carrot, onion, wash it. Peel the carrot, dice into thin strings, and repeat same shape with cucumber and pepper. When I first bought this knife, the instructions was saying do not cut hard products with a knife, such as carrot, pumpkin, or sweet potato. And my first question was, what knife else need for? So I bought a knife to cut everything I need. That was a weird part of instruction. Honestly, I never saw the instructions for the knife before. So into strings. You watch your fingers. Yeah, the spring rolls is a recipe from Chinese cuisine. It was chosen by Baby Luna last stream. The miso soup, it was my random choice, and the blini, it's part of Russian cuisine, from the suggestion from the last stream. That wasn't exactly a suggestion to cook blini. I've been asked to cook something from Russian cuisine, and I chose blini for this time. Now I'm finished with carrot and I will turn the soup off. I believe it's cooked. Because of carrot has an even shape and it's more roundish, I'm trying do not rush with cutting the carrot, otherwise I can cut myself. I hope I'll manage spring rolls as well. I have cooked in Vietnamese version a couple of times before, but never tried Chinese version, so we're using special spring roll pastry for this, and I will learn how to roll them properly in a real time. Let's turn the soup off, and probably I will serve it immediately. And try it when it's cooled down a bit. It would be a good idea to defrost some chicken or some kind of meat for this soup. But it wasn't in the recipe, so I decided to stick with the recipe as much as I can. Because not everything was from the recipe, I had to improvise. But the main part, I'm concentrated. So the main part was from the recipe. A bit of noodle. Some leek and lettuce leaves on the top to garnish. As well as some sesame seeds. Okay, that's enough. That looks good. Okay, I will give it to cool down and then I will try it. Back to spring rolls. Okay, I'm done with the carrot. Next is cucumber. That should go easy. We won't need to fry cucumber. Just a bit. We'll fry only carrot and capsicum, and still it's soft but still crispy. It may sound weird, but it's the best way how to describe what consistency we need. While I'm almost done with the veggies for spring roll, I can turn the frying pan on the medium or better low heat, and it will reheating while I'm finishing with the veggies. And if you have prepared too much spring rolls, you can freeze them for the future. The hardest part for me is not overdo with fillings. I usually put too much filling into anything I cook. Because every time it looks like that's not enough, nah, that's still not enough. And then when it's time to fold whatever it is, blini, pelmeni, or what else I cook, pastry, now it's too much. So I'm taking the round part of pepper off and continue only with the longer part. Garlic. 1 clove of garlic. Oh, and for the miso soup that's already in the plate and cooling down, I will sprinkle it with a few drops of sesame oil, and also sesame oil will go into this recipe as well. And that means garlic. My pan is ready. I'll put some oil in it. Give a few seconds to heat the oil while I'm finished with the garlic. Carrot. Capsicum. And garlic. Saute this for a few minutes until it's still crispy but soft at the same time. Lettuce. Looks like I overheated the pan. I will leave it aside and place back to the flame. The salad and cucumber I will leave fresh. I won't be frying them. Sesame oil, soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Because I'm using half proportion of the recipe, I will use salt and the sugar in the smallest proportions as well. Just a pinch of salt and even smaller pinch of sugar. A bit of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon, I think it's enough. And how much sesame oil in the recipe? 1 teaspoon. So I'll need a half. A few drops of sesame oil into a soup. Stir it. Yeah, and we are done with the veggies. Leave them to cool down, and we're ready to go with the wrapping. Oh, and also I'll need a leek. Probably it would be better to saute the leek as well, but I want to try it fresh. Spring rolls. They completely defrosted. It's stuck. It's I'm good. I'll need 1 sheet of pastry and how they supposed to peel it off without any things in between. It's completely stuck. I'm afraid to rip it off. And it's just one. I'll need a few of them. And also I will need to crack 1 egg. It will help me to seal the edges. Oh goodness. After we fill up the pastry, we fold it, seal with an egg, and fry on the medium hot frying pan until it's nice and golden. For dipping sauce, I bought plum sauce, but you can use sweet and sour or prepare something else from the scratch. I will have 4 prepared for now, and I will ask for help to make it a bit faster. Now let's learn how to fold a spring roll. For the start, I will take a bowl and combine fried filling with fresh cucumber, fresh lettuce, and fresh leek. Now I will combine only with the lettuce, and we'll add everything else separately. Just mix it with the fork. I think it's gonna be the easiest way to do, at least for me. Oh, crack the egg. I will use cooking brush. It will help me seal. It will help me seal the spring rolls, the pastry. Beaten the egg up. We need to step aside from the angle of spring roll sheet, spring roll pastry. Put a bit of filling, just one more green leaf, onion, and leek. Next, roll over it once, as if you were doing burrito. So. Okay, and fold over. Then fold over the both sides. I think I will. Okay, I'll proceed with the recipe. Fold over the both sides and continue rolling it into cigar shape. This one is a bit ugly one. Oh. Okay, hope next one gonna be more straight and nice. Leek together. Now the second one is better. Seal it with an egg. Also, the recipe said you can use cornstarch, and it works better for sealing, but egg works perfectly for me. And lick it all together, fold it angles. Seal. Okay, let's try this soup. That's a tasty soup. That's a tasty soup. Don't run away. That's a good one. I would definitely recommend to try cook this soup. Back to our spring rolls. Hold it. And we are done. Now it's time to fry the spring rolls, and we will proceed with the blini. Now, reheat the pan and we'll fry the spring rolls until they're nice and gold. So, the pan is dry. We'll turn the flame down to medium. Add some olive oil. And let's fry them. I will start with the side where it was sealed. I don't think they will fit all. There's 4 left. So I will fry this and continue with what left. In the meantime, I will start to prepare everything for blini. Because I'm planning to cook 2 different types of blini, flat type and stuffed type, I will need 2 bowls because flat part is gonna be sweeter and the part that goes filling in, they will sour. Let's check our spring rolls. I'm other than one side accidentally. I think it won't affect their taste. can even fry them in a deep fryer or bake in the oven. Maybe when I'll cook it for the next time, I'll prefer oven. I still have some time to think. Okay, on the other side, yeah, see, when I have added an extra oil, they started to fry evenly. There is less white part. Okay, and now I have some space for the last 4. So while these continue to fry, I will transfer last 4 onto the frying pan. These 2 are done. Turn these guys over. A bit of extra oil. Nice golden and crispy. They soaking in oil so fast. So yeah, it's better to fry them in a bigger amount of oil, like deep fry, or bake them. Okay, the spring roll is almost done. Now I will continue with the blini. I need eggs, flour, milk already on the bench top, and eggs, some butter to grease the blini in between. Let's check how are they. As a dipping sauce for spring rolls, I will use plum sauce. For blini, crack the eggs. I will crack 3 eggs in each bowl. One, 2. Why I'm doing in 2 bowls? Because I will do 2 different types: flat blini, oopsie, and stuffed blini. Stuffing gonna be 2 types as well. This is first type of stuffing is hard cheese with a bacon, and second type is cottage cheese. Most popular blini is from Russian cuisine. It's analog of pancakes or crepes, but it's thinner than pancakes. One bowl is done. It's thinner than pancakes, but less than crepes. The most popular filling for the blini is fried minced. But for today I decided to go with cream cheese. It's better to use farmer style cream cheese because it's drier and unsalty. Oh, spring rolls. I can turn it off. I'll leave it there, give them to cool down, and then I will try them. Okay, eggs. Beaten them up with some sugar and salt. In the bigger bowl, I will do sour type of blini that goes for the filling, for the stuffing. So there is, I think, like this amount of salt and just a pinch of sugar. When you're doing something salty or sweet, it's always a good idea to add some sugar or salt. It pop up the taste. So sugar. For this sweet blini, I'll put 4 tablespoons of sugar and 1 pinch of salt. Mix them well together. Then I will incorporate milk into the mixture, and then a flour. A whisk. Okay. As a reminder for you guys and for myself, in the big bowl it's a sour version, in the small bowl it's a sweet version. Hello. Hello, my little one.
Hello.
Who is there? Hello, Tracy J101. Thank you for following me. Come on, help me. Now we need some milk. The important information when you are adding some milk into a mixture for blini, don't go too hard with it and don't whisk it too hard, otherwise it gets foamy, and when it's time to cook blini, it's mostly foam and it's hard to fry. What? Do you want to try it?
I think she's helping.
Yeah, the spring roll are cooled down, so let's try them on. And I will proceed with the blini. I need a plum sauce. Where is it? It's here. Oh, unexpected to see this type of cork here. Bit of plum sauce. Do you want to try?
Yeah, sure.
They're really good.
I'll take it with me. Yeah, that's great.
Now it's gonna be the loudest part of today's cooking process. When I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't turn my screen on. So when I'm gonna incorporate eggs with flour, we'll need a sieve. You can use hand whisk, but with the mixer it's way faster and better because you can avoid lumps. Okay, there's about 250 grams of flour. I will incorporate this and then I will be adding more milk and more flour. So my mic is off for now. So I need more milk and more flour for the sour mix. Savory, right. And my mic is off again. I didn't realize my mic is off. So I mixed the sour mixture, sourdough, and now I'm doing the sweet one. Bit of flour. My mic goes off again because I'm gonna use mixer again. Leave it for now. I usually use the bag on the top of the bowl when I mix something with the mixture. It protects me out of splashing everything around. Okay, now I need a bit of oil, bit of sunflower oil into my mix. This, and there it is. Mix it well. So I have two bowls because I'm cooking two different types of blini, sour and sweet. This bowl for sour and this for sweet types of blini. Oh, it wasn't mixed well, just fix it a bit. I will leave it here, and probably I will need to add more milk into this mixture because with the time the flour is getting thick. It's thickening the mixture. Oh, all of a sudden my music is... Oh no, I thought my music is off. I need pancake pan. Heat it up. Put mixture here. And these guys will go with the filling. For the filling I will use two types of fillings. One of them gonna be with the cottage cheese and second one ham and cheese. I'll turn it down. Also I will need extra plate for oil. The pan is dry. A bit of oil on the pan. Spread it around with a towel. Put the towel away. Okay, and pour some amount of liquid dough on the pan and spread it. Okay. My mix is too thick, so I'm gonna add a bit more milk. It's like a dead circle. The mix is too thick. You're adding a bit more milk, then it's too liquid, a bit more flour, again too thick, and it never ends. But once you've done it in the right proportion, you're good to go. So it should be like this, like liquid yogurt, I would say. See? The first blin always comes out of lump. The flame is too low. It takes too much to bake the crepe, the blin. Okay. Take it off and continue until your mix is done. That's a thick one. I hope next gonna be thinner. I forgot to grease the pan in between, and the flame is too low, still too low. Yeah, because the flame was too low, my pan is cooled down for a bit, and now it takes more time to fry, to bake. I think it's to fry one blin. Yeah, by the way, blini, it's a plural, and blin, it's a singular for the blini. And we use word blin in singular as a swearing. Yeah, and each blin you have to grease with butter. This one is cooled down.
Show them on camera. Just show them on camera. You can see.
Yeah, so the cooked blin, just grease. This one was on the plate for a while, so I have to melt butter under the pan. I will show you on the second. Okay. Now, yeah, and grease with the butter like this. And we'll continue with next blin. It takes a while to prepare the blini. You always do them in batch, because it doesn't make any sense to do 2 or just 3. They're thin, and usually it's not enough to enjoy them, and they're so tasty that you always want more and more and more. Yeah, here we go. Now the pan is right temperature, and it fries way faster, as it should be. Okay. I take the cooked off the pan, pouring the mixture onto the pan, spreading it around, and while one side is frying, I'm greasing with the butter. Yep. hot. Okay, on the other side for a few more seconds. I think I will use help of my husband with Blini and will disappear for 10 more minutes. He will stay here and continue to cook Blini. I won't be stopping the stream, but I need to feed my daughter. Spread it around. And grease the blini that you just took off from the pan. And don't be distracted for too long while you frying, baking, cooking blin, because it can burn easily. Okay. Ow. You can use two spatula to help you to turn the blin over. I hope you can see my husband and daughter on the small screen.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hello, viewers.
He will help me with frying blini while I will feed daughter. Yeah, probably I need to turn it down. Oh.
I'm really sorry guys, you're stuck with me. I'm not even fitting the frame, right?
No, you're not.
It's fine.
Okay.
So, I wasn't listening close enough what Olga has told you about Blini. Realistically, I think she could do one dough for both batches. Because it does matter if you just put less sugar in the sweet ones. You can just then add sugar when you eat it, or add honey or condensed milk or jam, anything, and it's going to be awesome. I think Blini is one of the most universal dishes, because it can be dessert, it can be main, you can eat it for brekkie, you can eat it for dinner. I'm not sure if I could have lunch with Blini.
I bet you could.
Well, I certainly could, but I don't think it's going to be a common thing. And as we are doing now, is it a sweet one or
It's a sour one.
Savory one?
Savory.
Okay, so that's a savory one. You can stuff them with anything, you can just dip them to anything, you can just eat them as they are. I think the heat is not enough. Right, take it out, put it aside, grease the pan, put in your batch. The hardest thing is to make it fill the whole pan from first time, but not overfill. And while it's cooking on one side, I'll just grease that with a bit of a butter. This step is not so necessary because that adds a lot of calories to that. I mean a lot. It's not a dietary dish by any means. But if you won't do that, later on when you try to take them, they're gonna just stick together, and you don't really wanna one big blin or pancake, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, we definitely need more heat here. So the idea is to have a medium heat preheated pan, and then it's pretty fast. You just put in, flip, take away, put one, flip, take away. Now we're just waiting for it. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna have another one of these spring rolls because I'm hungry. Husband approved. Right. Second side. Right, second side is done. Take it away. Grease the pan. I do grease the pan in between each of them. I know some people don't do that. I think it helps with non-sticking abilities of a blin. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This I didn't manage to fill the whole pan with one batch, and then now I have this hole here, which is not a problem because we're gonna stuff them and we can just kind of roll it inside. But you want everything to be perfect. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You see, now I don't have to wait at all. You put it on and it's pretty much ready straight away. There we go. Turn around. Gonna be a few more seconds on this side and we will proceed. Bam, this side is done. Some people like blini kind of more dark, more fried. In that case you, I forgot to grease. In that case you kind of wanna reduce the heat a little bit and let them sit there for longer. I don't think it adds any flavor to them, so absolutely not necessary, but just for your taste. So what I do to help them get off the pan easier is I kind of peel the edge across the whole blin, and then it's easier to put a spatula underneath, flip it over. Done this. Did I grease this one? Pretty sure I didn't. Done. Bam. Good. Because when you are greasing the blin, you kind of want to pay attention to the sides, because as you can see they can get a bit crunchy real fast. That's gonna be an ugly one. Look at that, look at that. Look at that, you freak kind of brain. And because this one is so ugly, I'm just gonna eat it straight away. Bam. I'll prepare a second set of mixture. Is it done? Is it ready to go?
You can add some more milk if it's too thick.
I'll have a look. She said you can add some more milk if it's too thick. The danger is that you can go in the vicious cycle of adding milk and then adding flour and then adding more milk, and then you cooked way more than you anticipated.
And I'm back. I would appreciate your help while you are frying blini.
Yeah.
I will proceed with the filling for them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So Luna gonna be with us.
So it's a family channel now, right?
It's a family channel. It always was a family channel.
Showing this.
Yeah. So.
Well, this one is ugly. I'm gonna take it.
This is not ugly. This is master blin. So, this first batch of blini, as he already said, it doesn't make any sense to cook them, only few of them. It's better to cook them in batch, just enough to have a breakfast, lunch, dinner, or whatever, or as a dessert. And if there is too much of them, they easily can stay in your fridge for 2-3 days, or you can freeze them and defrost when you need them later. So I'll switch. I'm looking for the filling that I will use for savory, right?
Right.
For the savory, I keep messing up and saying sour instead of savory.
They're not sour. Well, although you can add something sour into filling, and they're going to be technically sour. But
yeah, but
what I mean is,
I meant exactly savory. So first batch of the filling, it's gonna be leg ham. You can use ham, bacon, or sausage, whatever you'd like, mixed with the cheese. Pro tip: when you're using the cheese, it's easy to take already shredded cheese. It saves you some time. And don't be greedy on the price of the cheese, and take the cheese that a bit more expensive, or at least light version of the cheap one. Otherwise it's gonna be too greasy and you will suffer with the reflux. Okay, I have prepared the bowl where we'll mix together ham and cheese. Because cheese already has been shredded, I will just transfer some amount of cheese into a bowl and cut leg ham into small cubes. That's hard to be shorty. Sometimes I think I need a step stool to cut something, and I need the step stool to reach something, right? Money is right? Is money right? Sorry. I can help myself, but always keep distracting could help. Okay. You don't need big cubes of ham or bacon or any type of meats into a filling. By the way, the most common filling type for blini is cottage cheese, farmer style cottage cheese, and mince.
Separately, that's two separate fillings, not together now.
That's two separate fillings. Why is farmer cottage style cheese? Is because it's less liquidy, more dry, and there is no added salt. So you can use just cottage cheese, or if you want sweet version of stuffed blini, you can add some jam or condensed milk or just sugar into cottage cheese. That's speaking about stuffed blini. If you're using flat blin that goes unstuffed, you can dip it into different types of spreads, whatever it, Nutella, sour cream. The sour cream is most common one.
Condensed milk probably is most common.
Condensed milk, I think sour cream.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
And again, pro tip, it's a good idea to use sour cream and condensed milk all together.
Ooh, yeah.
Because sour cream is sour and hello. Yeah, and condensed milk is too sweet, and when you mix them all together, it makes the perfect.
It's kind of sweet and sour sauce for dessert,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It makes perfect ratio of sweet and sour.
Oh, I remember another one, you know, Nutella and banana.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Or Nutella and pear.
Yeah. Well, pear is kinda hard. If you find a soft pear, that's great.
Yeah.
With banana,
Or peaches.
it has a great texture, and mixes with Nutella awesome.
I need to move you, and I need some plate. Okay. I'll start with the ham and cheese filling. You're taking the blin, put filling on top, and wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh, remove me completely. No one's interested in
Okay.
watching me. I'm doing repetitive movements.
On the main camera plus this camera, we still can see you.
Great.
The best part of you.
Best part of me.
Okay. Fold the edge as a burrito and then edges in and keep folding it up
So white.
and set aside. You also, after folding the blin, you can fry it. It helps stick edges together, especially if you spread some egg on the edges. It will seal. It will help to seal. And the hardest part for me, it's not overdo the
flip this
filling.
one. By the way, while she's away, there are two types of people who like really thin blini and really thick blini.
It was in the bedroom.
We are two different types of people. She loves the really thin blini, and I prefer thick ones, because you can kind of feel them, right? But we always cook the thin ones, because, well, what is family if not compromises, right?
We thought and I decided.
Yeah, kinda. I think she's gonna go to sleep soon.
Keep going. Probably I will do a few more with the ham and cheese, and then I will continue with cottage cheese, just in case.
Are you gonna fry them again later?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
And
are you going to?
yes, I am, because it helps you seal the edges. And actually, speaking about frying them again, I will go with the egg on the edges. I will spread some fresh egg on the edges to help seal blin. I don't know, but all the time when I'm working with cheese, Chip and Dale comes on the mind. I love this cartoon when I was a child.
For the younger audience, just Google it. What the f is Chip and Dale?
Yeah.
Let's do. Who are they? Raccoons? No, they're not raccoons. I don't even know this word in English. Well, the guy that loved cheese was a rat, right?
Yeah.
He was a big fat rat. There was a little mouse called Gadget.
Gadget. I think she was the sexiest character.
Ooh yeah. Oh yeah. Every little boy's dream. Should I say sexual fantasy? Is that allowed to say on Twitch nowadays?
I think.
Well, I guess we'll see. It's your channel. You're gonna be banned, right?
No. I think. How she Gadget?
Gadget. Yeah.
Gadget. Yeah. She's famous even now. There's a lot of art with her, where she's even more sexier than she was before. She was in a real cartoon. I'm done with cheese and ham filling. Now I continue with the cottage cheese. So, speaking about cottage cheese, when you put cottage cheese on your blin, you can combine it with a smoked salmon or caviar.
Caviar?
Yep. So,
Right, I'm gonna finish this one and I'm gonna try and put her to sleep.
okay, sweet.
And it is sweet, yes. Well, I haven't tried it yet, but I certainly will.
I meant sweet. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. She actually regrets it. She's gonna lose all of her audience because of me. Oh, 0 of you?
No, 2.
Alright. Hello, 2 people.
This is the time to stream. I just started a few days ago with my full stream, so I still trying to figure out what time and day is best for stream. But me, the Wednesday was the best day so far. Or is it like,
No. Turn the fan. Put down. Put down.
Don't turn the flame off. I will fry.
Too late. Too late.
Hello, Emmett Hatter. How are you?
Hi there. Mad Hatter, I think it's a character from...
Mad Hatter, I think the character from Alice in the World. Am I right?
Hmm?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I know, honey. That's time to sleep. Okay, I have filled...
I'm gonna mute my mic now.
Okay, the blini with 2 types of fillings, cottage cheese, and second type of fillings, it's cheese with ham. Also, we have cooked sweet version of blini. You can eat it with any sweet spreads. Spreads dippings. And early on, I have cooked spring rolls, veggie spring rolls, and veggie miso soup. I don't know, but all suddenly it's all veggie now, except blini with the ham. I should probably defrost some chicken for the soup, but I did realize it too late. So the pan is hot, and what I need now is just put it the sealed side on the plate and give a bit more time while it's stuck together, while it stick together. Okay, there is a flat types of blini. Let me show you. There is a flat types of blini. It's something similar on French crepes and American pancakes, but it's thin version of pancakes. So you don't need much time because blini already has been cooked. The main reason that we are doing here is that didn't seal it off. It's to fry the edges, help them stick together, and melt a cheese for a bit. We can take them off. If you'd like, you can fry them from each side. But again, the main reason is that we are refrying them just to seal the edges. And now see? He's stealing the blin.
Very good.
Husband approved. Okay. Now turn it over. Okay. And while they keep frying, I'll have some spring roll. So yeah, today we've been cooking miso soup and spring rolls, and I definitely would recommend to cook everything from today's menu, because everything today is so delicious. I just realized that I didn't make attention on what type of beans and I was frying, so now it's going to be hard to guess where is the ham with the cheese and where is cottage cheese filling. This one is definitely cottage cheese because it's soaking through. This is the fried spring rolls. While I was frying, I realized that I need a bit more oil to help them fry equally from each side, or maybe for the next time I will bake them. If you overdo yourself and prepared too much spring rolls, you can put them into the freezer and defrost them later. Same with blini. If there is too much for you, just put them in the freezer and defrost, and you're good to go. Blini. So this batch has filling in it. This is sweet. They're flat, and basically this is a clean canvas for you. You can add some fillings in sweet as well. I will try the sweet beans and savory. Okay. Do you want to try blend with the filling?
Yes.
So this is sour cream. Oh, sour cream. This is cottage cheese. I would prefer farmer style cottage cheese because it's salty. It's too salty.
So now ham and cheese. You can see the cheese has not melted yet. I would probably
Reheat them in the microwave.
reheat them in the microwave.
Yeah.
Wait for the cheese to melt. That's gonna be super yummy. It's yummy in this condition as well, but with the melted cheese, that makes all the difference.
Yeah, that's the problem with the cheese when you're doing ham and cheese stuffing. You frying the blini to seal it off, but you don't want to burn it off. So there is not enough time to melt the cheese, and it's better to reheat it in a microwave. And for sweet blini, I'm gonna use sour cream. Oh, it's dipping. Yeah. With the sour, where is it? With the sour cream. And because this batch of blini has a lot of sugar, not a lot, like 4 spoons of sugar, tablespoon of sugar in it, they're pretty good without any condensed milk. With condensed milk, it's going to be much sweeter. I think we're done for today. Just to summarize what I cooked today, the last time: miso soup with a noodle, spring rolls, and 2 types of blini. Spring rolls, miso soup, 2 types of blini, flat one and stuffed with the 2 types of filling, cheese and ham, This is one type, and the second type is cottage cheese. All recipes gonna be on my socials. From today's menu, I would recommend to try everything. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you again for watching. See you next time. Bye.